Hi, hello dear students. Welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss about in CBSE 12th class integrals. We are in exercise 7.4. We are in exercise 7.4. Before going to discuss exercise 7.4 questions, we need to discuss some formulas regarding this exercise especially. See here, the first formula in this, we are going to apply integral 1 by x square plus a square into dx is equal to, whenever the question, the integral is of the form 1 by x square plus a square into dx, we have to apply this formula 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a plus c. Integral 1 by x square plus a square dx. Similarly, integral 1 by x square minus a square into dx is there. We have to apply partial fractions to split into two integrals and then integrate. After that, we will get ultimate formula. Integral 1 by x square minus a square dx is equal to 1 by 2a log mod. The factors for x square minus a square is what? X minus a and x plus a. You write in numerator x minus a, in the denominator x plus a. This way, you have to remember, dear students. Integral 1 by x square minus a square dx can be written as equal to 1 by 2a log mod x minus a by x plus a plus c. Suppose if it is, these two will be interchanged. Integral 1 by x square, a square minus x square which is equal to integral 1 by a square minus x square dx 1 by 2a log mod a square minus x square means a plus x into a minus x. This is the way you remember. So log mod a plus x by a minus x plus c. Three more formulas are there, that also I will discuss. Yeah, three more formulas. Integral 1 by root of a square minus x square dx is equal to, the given integral is in this form. So the formula is sine inverse of x by a. So integral 1 by root over a square minus x square dx equal to sine inverse of x by a plus c. Suppose integral 1 by square root of, if it will be interchange and plus will be there, x square plus a square dx is there, the answer is log mod x plus root over x square plus a square plus c, or in other terms sine h inverse x by hyperbolic inverse x by a plus c. So both the formulas we can apply. In most of the NCERT students, they are applying this formula, and some board pupils like Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, these formula will be used. But ultimately, those who are appearing for JEE mains and boards, respective states, they will follow sine h inverse of x by a like AP and TS. Now come to the third formula, integral 1 by square root of same function but minus x square minus a square dx equal to log mod. Here minus is there, here also minus, that only change. So log of x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c, or this is also can be written as cos h inverse of x by a plus c. So these are the formula we are going to apply in this exercise 7.4. Not only these formula application, but also some different problems we will discuss in this exercise, dear students. Let us have a discussion. Exercise 7.4, the first question. Let us start the discussion. Evaluate integral 3x squared by x power 6 plus 1 into dx. See here, first what I am going to write is the given integral 3x squared by x power 6 can be written as x power 3 whole square plus 1 into dx. So what is the use to write this way? After writing x power 6 in terms of x power 3 you take it as t, assumption. Put x power 3 is equal to t. So I want to get the value of dx. So differentiate with respect to x. So what is the derivative of x cube? 3 into x square, 3x square, which is equal to differentiation of t with respect to x, dt by dx. So cross multiply, that implies that 3x square into dx is equal to dt. I hope understand everyone. So in place of numerator 3x square into dx, replace with dt. So this will becomes integral dt divided by t square plus 1. We have the formula integral 1 by x square plus 1 into dx, tan inverse of x plus c. So similarly, integral 1 by t square plus 1 dt is tan inverse of t plus c. In place of t, what we have to give it? X cube. Why? Because the given question in terms of x. So we need to give the answer also in terms of x, not in terms of t. So that is equal to tan inverse of, in place of t, x cube plus c. So the answer is tan inverse of x cube. I hope everyone understand. We'll move on to the question number 2. In this question, we may solve in two possibilities. One method I am giving here, one method I am giving here. One method is making the coefficient of x square is 1 and we will apply the formula directly. And another one is like assumption method, here I will give it. So first method 1, integral 1 by square root of, I want to make x square coefficient as 1 by taking it common. So 4 if you take out common, what will happen here? X square plus 1 by 4 will come now into dx. Everyone, did you understand this? I am taking common 4 from the square root in the denominator. So 4 we are taking outside of the root, it will become as 2. So 1 by 2, integral 1 by square root of 1 by 4 can be written as 1 by 2 whole square. So 1 by 2 whole square plus x square into dx. Here it is in the form of integral 1 by x square plus a square. So which is equal to half into log mod x plus square root of x square plus 1 by 2 whole square plus. Even if you want to simplify, you can simplify. So here 4x squared by 1 plus 1. Here 4 will come here by 4. Let 4 log 4 also constant we can consider. We can leave it like this. So half into, you want to simplify means you can simplify, otherwise you can leave it. X plus square root of x square plus 1 by 4 plus c. So 4x square plus 1, 4 we can take it here. We can take 1 by 2 log mod. 4 we can take outside now, it will become as 2. 2x plus square root of 4x square plus 1 divided by 2 plus c. Even if you want to remove 2 in the denominator in the log a minus log b, log a minus log b, that log 2 also will consider as c. Ultimately the answer will come. Otherwise no need, we can stop it here also. Whereas come to this, the given integral 1 by square root of 1 plus 4x square dx. First this can be written as integral 1 by square root of 1 plus 4x square can be written as 2x whole square into dx. Put 2x is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So 2 into x derivative is 1. T derivative with respect to x is dt by dx. But I want only dx. So dx we can take here and 2 we are taking here. So dx is equal to dt by 2. So the now given integral will become integral 1 by square root of 1 plus t square. Dx value is dt by 2. So 1 by 2 constant we can take out. Integral 1 by square root of 1 plus t square into dt. Now it is in the form of integral 1 by root of a square plus x square. So which is equal to 1 by 2 log mod x. X value is what? T. T plus root over t square plus 1 plus c. Wherever t is there, you have to replace with 2x. That is equal to half into log mod 2x plus root of 2x whole square, 4x square plus 1 plus c. So what is the difference here? Here 2 is there in the denominator, here not there. What is that meaning? Here I already said that log a by b, log a minus log b. So log half into log of 2 will come now. That we are treating as a constant. C is also there. That c plus that value is also c. So ultimately this result only we are getting. Otherwise, if you want to put in terms of sin h inverse of, even sin h inverse of t also we can write it. But NCRT they will follow log only. So that is the reason I am giving in that way. I hope you understand everyone. Method 1, method 2. We will move on to the question number 3. Integral 1 by square root of 2 minus x whole square plus 1 into dx. So clearly here we are observing that 2 minus x is equal to some t. So here put 2 minus x is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So 2 constant derivative 0. Minus x derivative is 1 dt by dx. So cross multiply, minus dx is equal to dt. But I want only dx. So dx is equal to minus dt, multiplying on both sides by minus. So after that this given integral will becomes 1 by square root of t square plus 1 into dt, minus I am taking out. So 2 minus x is equal to t square plus 1. In place of dx, minus dt, minus I am taking out and writing dt, which is equal to minus integral 1 by square root of t square plus 1 into dt. Now it is in the form of integral 1 by square root of t square plus 1. That is equal to minus log mod t plus root of t square plus 1 plus c. Wherever t is there, you have to replace with 2 minus x. So minus log mod 2 minus x plus square root of 2 minus x whole square plus 1 plus c. That's all. We'll move on to the next question number 4. In this question number 4, the given integral 1 by square root of 9 minus 25x square, that is equal to integral 1 by square root of 9 minus 25x square can be written as 5x whole square. So 5x whole square into dx. Now 5x is equal to t, you have to assume that. So put 5x is equal to t, differentiate with respect to x. So 5 into x derivative is 1, t derivative with respect to x, dt by dx, cross multiply. That implies that dx I am taking here and 5 we are taking here. So dx is equal to dt by 5. So wherever 5x is there, you have to replace with t, and wherever dx is there, you have to replace with dt by 5. Therefore, the given integral will become integral 1 by square root of 9 minus, this is t square into dt by 5. So 5 we are taking out, 1 by 5. Integral 1 by square root of 9 can be written as 3 square minus t square into dt. Now it is in the form of integral 1 by root of a square minus x square sin inverse x by a, that is equal to 1 by 5 sin inverse x by a. X means what here? T. T by a value is what? 3 plus c. So wherever t is there, what you have to replace again? 5x. So which is equal to 1 by 5 sin inverse of 5x divided by 3 plus c. I hope everyone understand. We'll move on to the question number 5. In the question number 5, question number 5, integral 3x by 1 plus 2x power 4 dx. See here, integral 3 constant you can take outside, x by 1 plus 2 into x power 4 is there, no? X power 4. That can be written as x square whole square into dx. After that, put x square is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So, x square derivative is 2x. T derivative with respect to x, dt by dx. So, cross multiplying 2x dx is equal to dt. But I want only x dx in the numerator. So, 2 we are taking here. X dx is equal to dt by 2. 3 into integral, in place of x dx, replace with dt by 2. So dt I am writing here, by 2 here, by 1 plus 2t square. So again what we have to do, make that t square coefficient as 2, we can take outside. So 3 by 2, integral dt by 2 I am taking common, so t square plus 1 by 2. 2 we can take out, 3 by 4, integral dt by t square, 1 by 2 can be written as 1 by root 2 whole square. Can we write like this? Here we are going to apply the formula integral 1 by x square plus a square dx, 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a plus c. So So already 3 by 4 is there into 1 by a. A value is what? 1 by root 2. Tan inverse of x by a. X is equal to what? T. By a value is what? 1 by root 2 plus c, which is equal to 3 root 2 divided by 4. Denominator, denominator, numerator. Into tan inverse of t into root 2 plus c. So here 3 root 2 by 4 tan inverse of, so in place of t what we have to replace? X square plus c. Even if you want to simplify here, 4 can be written as 2 into root 2 into root 2. One of the root 2 will be cancelled. So you can write it as 3 root 2 divided by 4 can be written as 2 into root 2 into root 2. Tan inverse of x square root 2. So root 2 get cancelled. 3 by 2 root 2. Tan inverse root 2 into x square plus c. Even you can stop here or you can stop here. Not at all problem. This is the way you can do, dear students. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 6. Integral x square by 1 minus x power 6 dx. You remember, dear students, whenever x square is there in the numerator, you have to increase one power and denominator in terms of that you have to write it. So x square, if you increase one power for x, it will become x power 3. So denominator 1 minus x power 6 is there. In terms of x power 3 you have to write it. So this will becomes integral x square divided by 1 minus x power 6 can be written as x power 3 whole square into dx. After that, put x power 3 is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So x cube derivative 3x square is equal to t derivative with respect to x, dt by dx. So cross multiply, 3x square dx is equal to dt. But in the numerator I want only x square dx. So in place of x square dx, the 3 we can take here. So x square dx is equal to dt by 3. So integral x square dx equal to dt by 3. So dt by 3 means dt by 3 means 1 by 3 by 1 minus t square. I hope everyone understand. Which is equal to 1 by 3 integral dt by 1 can be written as 1 square minus t square, which is equal to. It is in the form of integral 1 by a square minus x square. A square minus x square. 1 by 2a. 1 by 2a. A value is what here? 1. A square means a is equal to 1. X square. X is equal to t here. 1 by 2a log mod a square minus x square means a plus x by a minus x. A is equal to what? 1 plus t by 1 minus t plus c, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 2, 6 log mod 1 plus t. What is t we assume there? X cube by 1 minus x cube plus c. I hope everyone understand. We'll move on to the question number 7. So in this question number 7, integral x minus 1 by square root of x square minus 1. Integral x minus 1 by square root of. Here we need to do one important. two methods are there. Better to do split into two integrals. That is good. X by under root of x square minus 1 into dx minus integral 1 by square root of x square minus 1 into dx. Split into two integrals. Come to here. Put x square minus 1 is equal to t. So differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. Otherwise, multiplying and dividing by 2, we can write f dash of x by root f of x. Given that formula, but assumption method only I am giving here. So 2x is equal to dt by dx. Cross multiply 2x dx is equal to dt. But I want only dx, x dx. So x dx is equal to dt by 2. So this value is a t. Integral, this x dx value is dt by 2 means 1 by 2 into dt by root t minus integral 1 by square root of x square minus 1 and 1 by root of x square minus a square. So we can write directly log mod x plus x square minus 1. Generally it is a cos h inverse x. So we can write as x plus root over x square minus 1. So integral 1 by root x. What is d by dx of root x? d by dx of root x is 1 by 2 root x. d by dx of root x. See here, d by dx of root x 1 by 2 root x. So 2 we can take here. After that, taking integration, the 2 also constant also can take into this side. Integral 1 by root x. So differentiation integration cancel, dx we can take here. 2 root x is equal to integral 1 by root x into dx. Just for understanding purpose I am writing here. So integral 1 by root t dt. Integral 1 by root x dx is 2 root x. Here also 1 by 2 into 2 root t minus log mod x plus root over x square minus 1 plus c. Here 2 get cancelled. In place of t, substitute root x square minus 1. Root x square minus 1 minus log mod x plus root over x square minus 1 plus c. I hope everyone understands this, friends. We'll move on to the next question here. Question number 8. Integral x square divided by square root of x power 6 can be written as x power 3 whole square plus a power 3 whole square into dx. After writing of this one, put x cube is equal to t. So put x cube is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So 3x square dx is equal to dt. Directly I am writing on x cube derivative is 3x square. dt by dx will come now. Cross multiply. But I want x square dx only. So 3 we can take this side. dx square dx is equal to dt by 3. Compulsory you have to write it. So this given integral will becomes integral dt by 3. So dt by 3 means 1 by 3 we can take out. By root of t square minus a cube whole square. It is in the form of integral 1 by root of x square minus a square log mod. So 1 by 3 log mod t square, t plus root of t square minus a cube whole square plus c. In place of t, what we have to assume here, that we can write it. 1 by 3 log mod x cube plus root over x power 6 minus a cube whole square. A power 6, you write it better. Plus c. We'll move on to the question number 9. Integral secant square x by square root of tan square x plus 4. See, integral, first we can write like this. Secant square x by square root of tan square x means we can write as a tan x whole square plus 4 can be written as a 2 square into dx. So put tan x is equal to t, differentiate with respect to x. So tan x derivative is secant square x is equal to t derivative with respect to x is dt by dx. So cross multiply, you will get secant square x dx is equal to dt. So this information we need to write in the examination, dear students. So in place of secant square x dx, you replace with dt. So given integral dt by root of t square plus 4. 4 means 2 square. Integral, it is in the form of integral 1 by x square plus a square log mod x plus root of x square plus a square. So which is equal to log mod t plus root of t square plus a square. So 2 square plus c. In place of t, substitute the respective value. So log mod tan x plus root of tan square x plus 4. So this is the way you can do these ones. I hope everyone understand. We'll move to the next question number 10. The next question, dear students. Integral 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2 into dx. So, to evaluate this type of problems, the quadratic expression x square plus 2x plus 2 by using completing square method, that means making into the perfect square form, complete square form. So how to do that? First, x square plus 2x plus 2, first we have to consider the quadratic expression x square plus 2x plus 2, that is equal to this quadratic expression. You have to make perfect square by using completing square method. See here, x square plus 2x plus 2. In this method, to make the perfect square form, make always x square coefficient should be equal to 1. First you observe that whether it is x square coefficient is 1 or not. Suppose if not, making into the perfect square by taking it common. See here, x square coefficient is 1. So already 1 is there, means same expression you have to write, x square plus 2x plus 2. After that, what we have to do? Adding and subtracting half of the x coefficient whole square. What is x coefficient here? 2. In that half is how much? 2 by 2, 1. That you have to do that square. So adding and subtracting one square. Adding and subtracting half of x coefficient square. Half of x coefficient square. So now x square plus 2x plus 1 square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. It is the expansion of x plus 1 whole square. Whatever I mentioned here, it will become x plus 1 whole square. The rest of the terms plus 2 minus 1 whole square is 1. So it will become x plus 1 whole square plus 1. That 1 also can be written as 1 square in the next step. So x plus 1 whole square plus 1 square. So wherever x square plus 2x plus 2 is there, you have to replace with this. Now the given integral will becomes integral 1 by square root of x square plus 2x plus 2 into dx is equal to integral 1 by square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 1 square into dx. So after that what we have to do is put x plus 1 is equal to t. 1 minute now, I'm getting call. Yeah, after that, after getting this form, put x plus 1 is equal to t. Put x plus 1 is equal to t. So now, put x plus 1 is equal to t means differentiate with respect to x. So, d by dx of x is 1 plus constant derivative 0. T derivative with respect to x is dt by dx. So, cross multiplying dx is equal to dt. So, in place of dx, replace with dt. In place of x plus 1 t. Therefore, which is equal to integral 1 by root over t square plus 1 square into dt. So, integral 1 by root of x square plus a square. Root of x square plus a square. So, what is the formula? Integral 1 by root of x square plus a square is log mod t plus root of t square plus 1 or 1 square plus c. In place of t, what we have to replace? X plus 1, which is equal to log of x plus 1 plus square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 1 plus c. We can write it as log of x plus 1 plus square root of x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus c. Otherwise, we can write from here or sin h inverse t also plus c. So, in place of t, substitute sin h inverse x plus 1. Not compulsory, even both the values. But according to CBSE, NCR class 12, this is the right procedure. So, you can. We'll move to the next question. In question number 11, integral 1 by 9x squared plus 6x plus 5 into dx. First, what we have to do to solve these type of problems? You have to consider the quadratic expression. After that, make x square coefficient should be 1 by taking it common. See here, consider 9x square plus 6x plus 5. After that, what we have to do? Take common 9. Why? Because x square coefficient I want to make as 1. So 9, if you take out common, keep bracket. So x square plus 6x by 9 plus 5 by 9, which is equal to 9 into x square plus 6 by 9. 3 2s are 3 3s are. So table 2 by 3 into x plus 5 by 9. After that, completing square method by using. So to make the perfect square, we have to add and subtract half of the x coefficient square. So x coefficient is here 2 by 3. In that half is what? 2 by 3 by 2. That means 1 by 3. So we are adding and subtracting x square plus 2 by 3x plus 5 by 9. How much we are adding? Subtracting and adding half of the x coefficient square, 2 by 3 by 2. So 2 to get cancelled, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 whole square. We are adding and subtracting whole square. And one more important thing you have to remember, dear students. X coefficient is positive, then you are getting a plus b whole square expansion. X coefficient is negative, a minus b whole square expansion you are going to get. See here, a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is equal to 9 into x plus 1 by 3 whole square. The rest of the terms 5 by 9 minus 1 by 3 whole square is 1 by 9. Now simplify 9 into x plus 1 by 3 whole square. 5 by 9 minus 1 by 9, 4 by 9. 4 by 9 we can write it as what? 2 by 3 whole square. So 9 into x plus 1 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 whole square. So the given integral will becomes integral 1 by 9x square plus 6x plus 5 into dx is equal to integral. In place of the denominator 9x square plus 6x plus 5, you have to replace with this value. Therefore, 9x square plus 6x plus 5 is that value only, no? So, 1 by 9 times of x plus 1 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 whole square into dx. So, 9 we can take out. Integral. After that, x plus 1 by 3 we are assuming as t. Put x plus 1 by 3 is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. So d by dx of x is 1 plus constant derivative 0, which is equal to t derivative with respect to x is dt by dx. Now cross multiply, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 into dx is dx. So dx is equal to dt. So 1 by 9 we have taken already outside. In place of x plus 1 by 3, what we are writing? T. So t square plus 2 by 3 whole square into in place of dx dt. It is in the form of integral 1 by x square plus a square. We have formula. Integral 1 by x square plus a square into dx is equal to 1 by a into tan inverse x by a plus, which is equal to 1 by 9 into 1 by a value 2 by 3 into tan inverse of t by 2 by 3 plus c. So 3 ones are 3 threes are. So which is equal to 1 by 3 into 2 6 tan inverse of 3t divided by 2 plus c. In place of t, what we have to write it? X plus 1 by 3. So which is equal to 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3 by 2. In place of t, x plus 1 by 3 plus c. Now we can simplify here 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3 by 2, 3x plus 1 divided by 3 plus c. So 3 get cancelled. That is equal to 1 by 6 tan inverse of 3x plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the required answer for the given integral. We'll move on to the question number 12 and 13. Yeah, the next question, question number 12. See here. Like this, you can make a mark. So within these boundaries, we will discuss. Integral 1 by square root of 7 minus 6x minus x square. First, according to the procedure, consider the quadratic expression 7 minus 6x minus x square. I already said that make x square coefficient should be 1 by taking it common. So it is in disorder. So we have to make in order first x square coefficient. That means quadratic term, linear term and constant term. So minus x square minus 6x plus 7. But I want to make x square coefficient as 1. So minus I am taking common. So x square plus 6x minus 7 So how much we have to add and subtract to make the perfect square, which is equal to minus x square plus 6x minus 7. Here x coefficient is how much? 6. In that half, 6 by 2, 3. So 3 square we are adding and subtracting. So plus 3 square minus 3 square. Now x square plus 6x plus 3 square is the expansion of x plus 3 whole square. The rest of the terms minus 7 minus 3 square minus 9, which is equal to minus x plus 3 whole square minus 16 minus 7 minus 9. So multiplying by minus, why we are multiplying? Because the given integral having square root. In the square root, minus cannot be exist. So multiply each and every term. Otherwise, if you interchange these two terms, the minus is going to eliminate. So it will become 16 minus x plus 3 whole square. In the next step, 16 can be written as 4 square minus x plus 3 whole square. Now 7 minus 6x minus x square can be written as 4 square minus x plus 3 whole square. Now consider the given integral 1 by square root of 7 minus 6x minus x square into dx is equal to integral 1 by square root of, in place of 7 minus 6x minus x square, replace with 4 square minus x plus 3 whole square into dx. Now put x plus 3 is equal to t, differentiate with respect to x. So 1 plus 0 is equal to dt by dx, cross multiply. So dx is equal to dt. So it will becomes integral 1 by square root of 4 square minus t square into dt. Integral 1 by root of a square minus x square formula. Integral 1 by root of a square minus x square dx is equal to sine inverse x by a. So sine inverse t by 4 plus c, that is equal to sine inverse of, in place of t, x plus 3 divided by 4 plus c. That's all answer. Same procedure you have to follow for the next question itself. So consider here the quadratic. Consider x minus 1 into x minus 2. After doing the actual multiplication, it will becomes x square minus 2x minus x minus 3x plus 2. So to make the perfect square, x square minus 3x plus 2, already x square coefficient is 1. So x square minus 3x plus 2, we are adding and subtracting half of the x coefficient whole square. X coefficient is 3, in that half is 3 by 2. That we are doing square. So 3 by 2 whole square, we are adding and subtracting. So x square minus 3x plus 3 by 2 whole square is the expansion of x minus 3 by 2 whole square. Why we are getting here minus? X coefficient is negative. So a minus b whole square expansion. The rest of the terms, 2 minus 3 by 2 whole square, 9 by 4, which is equal to x minus 3 by 2 whole square plus 4 to the 8, 8 minus 1. So minus 8 minus 9 by 4, which is equal to x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4. That 1 by 4 also can be written as 1 by 2 whole square. So x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 whole square. Now the given integral 1 by square root of x minus 1 into x minus 2 into dx is equal to integral, in place of x minus 1 into x minus 2, we are going to replace with this value. Square root of x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 whole square into dx. So for this also put x minus 3 is equal to, 3 by 2 is equal to t, differentiate with respect to x. So 1 minus 0 is equal to dt by dx, cross multiply. So dx is equal to dt. So which is equal to integral 1 by square root of t square minus 1 by 2 whole square into dt. Now it is in the form of integral 1 by root of x square minus a square. That is equal to log mod t plus root of t square minus 1 by 2 whole square plus c, or cos h inverse x, which is equal to log mod, what is t here? X minus 3 by 2 plus square root of t square minus means x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 whole square plus c. But x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 2 whole square, this value is equal to x square minus 3x plus 2 only. X square minus 3x plus 2. So in place of that, log mod x minus 3 by 2 plus square root of x square minus 3x plus 2 plus c. So this is the way we can get the answer. Otherwise here we can write as cos h inverse x also, cos h inverse t also we can write it. So we will move on to the next question, that is question number 14. Here also consider 8 plus 3x minus x square, which is equal to minus common x square minus 3x minus 8. We are making x square coefficient as 1. After that, to make the perfect square, minus of x square minus 3x minus 8, we are adding and subtracting. X coefficient is how much? 3. So in that half is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 whole square. We are adding and subtracting. X square minus 3x plus 3 by 2 whole square, which is equal to minus of x minus 3 by 2 whole square minus 8 minus 3 by 2 whole square, that means minus 9 by 4, which is equal to minus of x minus 3 by 2 whole square 8 into 4, 32, minus 32 minus 9, minus 41 divided by 4. If you multiply by minus, these two will be interchanged. 41 by 4 minus x minus 3 by 2 whole square. In the next step, root 41 divided by 2 whole square. This is minus 32 minus 9 minus 41 minus x minus 3 by 2 whole square. So wherever 8 plus 3x minus x square is there, you have to replace with this value. And come to the question. Integral 1 by root over 8 plus 3x minus x square dx is equal to integral 1 by root over root 41 by 2 whole square minus x minus 3 by 2 whole square into dx. Again this value we can assume as t. So put x minus 3 by 2 is equal to t. Same procedure. Directly I am writing. Differentiate with respect to x. So dx is equal to dt, which is equal to, generally this information you have to write here. I'm sorry. Which is equal to integral 1 by square root of root 41 divided by 2 whole square minus t square into dt. It is in the form of integral 1 by root of a square minus x square, sine inverse x. So that is equal to sine inverse of x by a. So t by root 41 divided by 2 plus c. Denominator of denominator numerator. Sine inverse of 2t divided by root 41 plus c. In place of t, substitute x minus 3 by 2. Sine inverse of 2 into x minus 3 by 2 by root 41 plus c. Take LCM 2x minus 3, 2 to get cancelled. So directly we will write it as sine inverse of, here if after taking LCM here, 2 into 2x minus 3 by root 41 into 2 plus c. Here 2 to get cancelled, which is equal to sine inverse of 2x minus 3 divided by root 41. This is the way we can do the students, to make the completing square method or to make the perfect square form. These type of questions will ask in JEE Mains entrance exam also. In some middle of the questions in integration, it will come this type of questions. Please do thoroughly these type of questions. We'll move on to the next questions. The next question, question number 15. Integral 1 by square root of x minus a into x minus b dx equal to. We know that x minus alpha and x minus beta can be written as x square minus x into alpha plus alpha beta. So by actual multiplication, x minus a into x minus b can be written as, after actual multiplication it will becomes x square, x into x is x square, minus bx minus ax. So minus x, if we take out common, a plus b will come, plus a into b. So first what we have to do is make the perfect square form. This x minus a into x minus b equal to x square minus x into a plus b plus ab. So now x minus a into x minus b is equal to x square minus x into a plus b plus ab. To make the perfect square or completing square form, x square coefficient is 1 obviously here. So what after that we have to do? We have to do that adding and subtracting half of the x coefficient whole square. In this x coefficient is a plus b, irrespective of minus or plus. Here a plus b by 2 is half of the x coefficient. That we have to do that square. So x square minus x into a plus b plus ab. We are adding a plus b by 2 whole square and subtracting a plus b by 2 whole square. We are adding and subtracting. After that, x square minus x into a plus b by 2 whole square, which is equal to x minus a plus b by 2 whole square. Why we are adding x minus a by 2? X coefficient is negative here. So the rest of the terms plus ab minus a plus b by 2 whole square. Na? So a plus b whole square by 4 will come, which is equal to x minus a plus b by 2 whole square plus, after taking LCM here, 4ab minus a plus b whole square divided by 4. Here again twist is there. What is the twist? We know that a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equal to 4ab. Have the formula. So here a plus b whole square, if you take this side, from this information, minus a minus b whole square is equal to 4ab minus a plus b whole square. Am I right? So in place of 4ab minus a plus b whole square, I am going to replace with this value, minus of a minus b whole square. So it will becomes x minus a plus b by 2 whole square. In place of 4ab minus a plus b whole square, I am going to replace with this value. Minus a minus b whole square divided by 4. I hope understand. A minus b whole square by 4 also can be written as a minus b by 2 whole square. We can write it. So x minus a plus b by 2 whole square minus a minus b by 2 whole square. So now x minus a into x minus b can be expressed as this one. Now come to the question. Integral 1 by square root of x minus a into x minus b into dx is equal to 1 by square root of, in place of x minus a into x minus b, you have to replace with this value. Once again, x minus a into x minus b equal to this value. So, in place of x minus a and x minus b, you have to replace with this value. X minus a plus b by 2 whole square minus a minus b by 2 whole square into dx. Now it is in the form of x square minus a square log, before that put x minus a plus b by 2 is equal to t, differentiate with respect to x, it will becomes x derivative is 1, shall I write directly? X derivative is 1, this constant derivative is 0, equal to dt by dx. Now cross multiply, dx is equal to dt will come. So therefore, which is equal to integral 1 by, this is under root of t square minus a minus b by 2 whole square into dt, in place of dx dt, which is equal to log mod 1 by square root of x square minus a square, 1 by log mod x plus root of x square minus a square. So x means what here? T plus root of t square minus a minus b by 2 whole square plus c. In place of t, what we have to replace? This value. That is equal to log mod x minus a plus b by 2 plus square root of t. T value is what? X minus a plus b by 2 whole square minus a minus b by 2 whole square plus c. Now x minus a plus b whole square by minus a minus b whole square by 2, no? This value we can write as, so log mod x minus of a plus b by 2 plus under root of x minus a into x minus b. That's all. I hope everyone understands, students. This is the required answer. Integral 1 by under root of x minus a into x minus b into dx is equal to, otherwise from here we can write as cos h inverse x also. I hope everyone enjoyed, and those who are watching, dear students, first time, please do subscribe and watch that playlist of integration in 12th class CBSE. If you have any doubts regarding this, you can write to my comment box. In my free time, I will help you. The rest of the questions from question number 16 to the rest of the questions, I will complete in another video. Thank you all. Signing off, Maths with Panindra. Jai Hind.